In today's video, we are going to give you our tips on how to get out of your head and more into your body during sex. So if you've ever felt stuck or couldn't find a way to relax, be more in the moment and enjoy sex rather than thinking about it, then today's video is going to give you the keys that you need to get there. I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel.
And I'm Kevin Anthony, the Truth Warrior. And if you've ever been stuck in your head during sex, yes, I know you have, because you almost all have. Then make sure that you like, share, and subscribe.
Let's face it, I think everybody at some point in their life has that challenge. Like, I still have that challenge. Even though I know what to do, there are days where I have a harder time to get out of my head. And by being in my head, meaning I could be planning about the next thing to do, thinking about my to-do list, or thinking about why is it taking me so long? Why haven't I come yet? I mean, so many things that keep me trapped in my head. So there's a whole spectrum of things where it just keeps our mind churning and churning like this. And when that happens, we're not very present with what's going on in the moment and with our body. Now, we want to talk also about a really big elephant in the room, because a lot of people do not consider fantasies as being stuck in their head. But in reality, if you are somebody who needs fantasies all the time and always uses fantasies, you are spending most of your time in your head, while between your ears is your biggest sex organ. It's still not where you want to be for most of the time.
Yeah, and we don't want to tell you that fantasy is bad and you shouldn't do fantasy. The problem is when you need to have fantasy all the time in order to get into the mood, or in order to really have sex, to get an erection, to get wet, whatever it is. And we do see that when we work with clients where even when you're doing a practice with them, there's no actual sex. They can't do it until they close their eyes and then go into their head and get into fantasy mode.
And that's the word you just mentioned, it's going into your head. So today's video is really all about helping you getting out of your head. So let's get to it.
All right.
Number one, focus on your breath. Your breath is your anchor. And so you need to just, every time you're noticing that you're up in your head, come back to your breath and feel a nice deep belly breathing. Inhale and exhale, fully relax. So your breath is your number one tool that you can use.
Number two tool is to focus on the sensations in your body. If you're paying attention to what's happening in your body itself, it's really hard to be lost up here doing something else. So you want to really focus on, what am I feeling in the body? What sensations are going on in my body? How am I moving my body? Really focus on the physical body itself.
Number three, it kind of ties in with number two. It's all about knowing your arousal scale. So as you started to focus on your breath and your sensations, then you need to understand your arousal scale. So arousal scales, all that it means is that 0 is not aroused, 10 is at orgasms. Where are you at on that scale? So maybe you are at a 2. Now, that you know about your breath, you know about your sensations, what could you do to go from a 2 to maybe a 3? Like, can I move slightly differently? Can I breathe differently? What would it take? When you understand and know at each moment exactly where you are on your arousal scale, you can then start to go higher and increase the sensations. And when you do that, you are focusing on what is happening in your body, and you're no longer in your head, you are in your body.
I'd like to take it to a 7.
All right, well, wherever you want to take it, it doesn't matter.
All right, and the last one is to let your body be the guide. Listen to your body, pay attention to your body.
Yeah, it sometimes doesn't make sense, but you might be like, I'm actually feeling really tensed in my shoulders and I can't really relax. So maybe you need somebody to massage your shoulders, or maybe you need to change position if you have tension in your body. Like, the body will tell you exactly what it needs, what it wants, and then the next key is to ask for what you want and need once you figure it out, because nobody can read your mind, and so you got to share that so that you can have your partner helping you get to wherever you want to go.
That's right. Remember, your partner is not a mind reader. I can't tell you how many times we hear from clients, well, but he should just know, or she already knows that because I told her. Nope, Nope, wrong. Neither of you are mind readers. You have to voice what it is that you actually want.
And there's no magic button that says like, oh, there we go, I'm in the bedroom, now I can push on the button to get out of my head and into my body. So we recommend that you do little micro check-in during the day, like pleasure check-in, micro times to move away from your head into your body, and do that multiple times a day so that it becomes like a second nature, so that when you step into the bedroom, you know how to switch that, because it's not going to magically happen if you never do it outside of the bedroom. You have to practice, you have to train the muscles, you have to know what to do often so that it can translate and still works very well when you are in the bedroom. We hope today's video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.